So we're looking at the outline of stories and little excerpts of my life that I've written. And I want to mention that although most of this is true, or at least true to my memory, everybody is hidden. All the names are changed already, and all the locations are hidden. Just because that's how I did it. I didn't really think of publishing at all when I was beginning to write, or really any of it. I've never thought of publishing this other than showing my son. But for whatever reason, right from the get-go, I chose to make people anonymous, and I would assume that my son will know who most of them are, but he won't know who a lot of them are, and he never will, because I wouldn't want to divulge that information. All this section that has a leading 0 is things that apply to my whole life. For example, ice skating. I've been doing it my whole life, so I have a bunch of ice skating type memories. And at the time I put the numbers, there was 500 words there. And I'm looking for around, I'd say, 1,500 to 5,000 words for each short story. I'm not anticipating little tiny stories. I'm anticipating reasonably lengthy stories. And the focus that I'm going to put on it right now, in my mind, is I'm going to take the stories that I know that are completed. I know of at least 7 or 8 stories that are done, that could have been sent off as short stories years ago in some cases, or even just recently that I've worked on them, because I do go into this, reasonably frequently and do things with it. I've also pulled some things out of this and posted them on the blog because they related to something to do with obesity or weight loss or art or some other topic that I was writing about on the blog, and I realized, oh, you wrote something in your biography stuff about that, so I'd go pull it out, and I don't see any here, but I think there's some here that are listed to say this was posted on the blog within the title. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those first bunch of stories that I know of and read them one by one by one and see, I think that those are going to kind of relate to each other on the theme that I'm going for, and the ones that stick out because they don't relate, I'll shelve for now. And then I think going through that reading is going to make me come up with other stories that are either half written or not written that should go within this. And I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to go pretty quickly because I do have those completed stories, and I think my idea is pretty firmed up, and I'm going to talk about the theme on my next video, so stay tuned.